Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Hello Girl DIY. Today I'm going to be making this really pretty hoop wreath using Dollar Tree products, which I hope you all love and enjoy. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So to start out, I'm going to be using these brass wreath rings from Dollar Tree. Now they come in a 3-pack, but if you can't find these at Dollar Tree, Walmart has one that's basically the same exact thing, except they're already gold and they are a little bit, I guess you could say, thicker. They're not as thin, but these are great for only $1. But if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, there is an option for you at Walmart, and I think they're only like $2 or $3 for a 3-pack. And then I'm going to be using this Rust-Oleum Gold spray paint. I believe this is from Home Depot. And this is just a metallic gold spray paint. I'm going to be painting the front and the back of this wreath form. And this wreath form is actually the middle or the second largest one in the pack. Then I'm going to be using some of these little eucalyptus picks. I believe these are from Hobby Lobby. I think I got them on sale, but originally they were $2.99. You could also use some of Dollar Tree's ferns because they have great options for greenery right now. And then I'm going to be using some peonies. Now you can use Dollar Tree's peonies, but I actually picked up these peonies from Walmart because I wanted something that looked a little bit higher end. And these were actually, I think this pick was like 97 cents, so even cheaper than Dollar Tree. And I just think they look a little bit more higher quality. Then I'm going to be attaching my eucalyptus picks, and to do this I removed the label and then I just bent the bottom part of the stem because I wanted it to kind of shape around my wreath form. Now to attach these, I would definitely suggest picking up some either floral wire or some floral tape, both of which Dollar Tree has. But I didn't have any of that on hand, sadly, so I'm just going to be using some Scotch tape and some hot glue. But just to attach it at first and to get the general idea of where I wanted them, I'm going to be using some Scotch tape. And then I just kind of shaped them and bent them until I was happy with how they looked and how they kind of went around my wreath form. And I'm also going to be using a little bit of hot glue up on top, just so that the top of my pick kind of stays attached and curves around my wreath form where I want it to be. Next up, I'm going to be attaching my peonies, and to do this, I'm just going to be using some wire cutters to cut them into individual stems, and then I'm going to trim them pretty close to the head, so I have a couple of inches, and then I'm going to be attaching them onto my wreath form, kind of in between the two eucalyptus stems, using some hot glue and some Scotch tape.
Can't keep my head above water with everything that's going on. Can't help but feeling like I'm falling. Cause if it's normal, I feel wrong. Being drunk don't feel the same in a daydream, feeling all alone. I hate me faking all the things I know, and I just walk out. I need a break from taking breaks. I hear the birds outside, oh man, I stayed up late. Nothing even matters, wasted on my shots. My AC broke and it's getting way too hot. Now lately, I don't even know the day. Now it takes my everything to feel okay. Can't keep my head above water with everything that's going on. I can't keep up feeling like I'm falling. Cause if it's normal, I feel wrong.
Next, I'm going to be taking another one of those little eucalyptus picks and cutting it into two pieces. So I have these kind of two little sprigs, and then I'm going to be adding it into my greenery that I already have, just because I wanted there to be a little bit more greenery. I want it to be a little fuller. And I'm going to be attaching those sprigs with some more tape and a little bit of hot glue just to make sure that they stay where I want them. And then I'm also going to be cutting off a couple of leaves or extra leaves and gluing them on top of that tape. So don't worry about, you being able to see it through the leaves because it's going to be covered. And then I also used a little bit more hot glue just to attach the top so that they were laying the way that I wanted them to.
Can't keep my head above water with everything that's going on. I can't keep up feeling like I'm falling, 'cause if it's normal I feel wrong. Being drunk don't feel the same in a daydream feeling.
And then I'm also going to be cutting off and reattaching some of these leaves using my hot glue gun, just in spots where I wanted to cover something, like where I attached the pick to the wreath form, and then also in some spots that looked a little sparse or had a little empty space, just so that the leaves looked a little more even.
Lately I don't even know the day it takes my
And this is how it looks when it's all done. I am so happy with it. I love the colors, and I just absolutely love the way it turned out. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and click subscribe. And I can't wait to catch you in the next one. Bye!